Yo, what's up? M.ONEtv live and direct here with Dragonfly at the Hemp Expo 2010. What's up? We're going to do a little chit chat about Prop 19. You should know.
You should know, and you should vote no, my friends.
Prop 19 is so flawed and poorly written initiative that if you wanted to vote for the legalization of marijuana, this would not be the bill to do it with.
Under Prop 19, patients would be restricted to a 5x5 growing space. 3 to 6 plants, when now it can grow unlimited. Who would vote to become a criminal? Become a criminal.
Pleasure to be here today. Prop 19, Prop 19, Prop 19. Why do they say that, you ask? I'm glad you asked.
There's so many reasons to be against it. For starters, it does not protect patients' rights. They're the ones who should, who need marijuana more than anyone else. I mean, it doesn't protect their rights to cultivate. It says in the purposes section that it will protect their rights to possess and consume, and that's nice, but patients need the right to cultivate. That's essential.
The fact of the matter is that the cities are already taxing marijuana.
I am just so sick of this criminalization. I'm sick of this prohibition. I'm sick of the high prices.
Opposition proposes the same thing. It fixes nothing.
Prop 19 would give cities the right to tax your personal home grow unlimited.
But what this does is simply make legal up to 1 ounce of possession. It doesn't legalize sales. It doesn't approach anything else that would be considered a felony. Right now, under California law, it's only a $100 fine. It happens to be a misdemeanor, the only one that doesn't have jail, but it's simply a misdemeanor with a $100 fine. On Governor Schwarzenegger's desk as we speak is Senate Bill 1449, which will make it simply an infraction with a $100 fine. That's less than you will get for talking on the cell phone while driving or making a right turn without stopping all the way.
If this thing passes, no one's going to be able to grow those strains anymore. 5x5 space, that's not enough to experiment with breeding. It's not enough space. And so the commercial corporate grows are going to be doing the majority of growing at that point. And they're probably going to grow a few standard BS strains, probably indica dominant strains, whatever grows the fastest. And there goes our variety. There goes our hundreds of strains that we've been bragging about. You know what I mean? There goes the super high sativas that are super difficult to grow and take 16 weeks. You're not going to be seeing any of those anymore. And then what's going to happen? Did you know that one of the backers for this legalization movement, George Soros, you might have heard his name, dude, he's on the board of he's a major shareholder in Monsanto, and there are a couple of other corporations like that are trying to patent plants, and trying to, take control over cannabis that way. So if you're growing OGezel and Monsanto has the patent, they can come and sue you for growing it? Wow, that is so scary. I don't even want to think about what could happen. Let's not even go there. How about that? Let's just vote no on 19 and keep it the way we have it, please.
Mr. Strong, you could have done something. You could have done something great. If you just asked her.
I really wish it did what it said it was going to do. If you just told me tax regulate and control cannabis, I would have been the first to sign on the dotted line. But unfortunately, it's not what it does. And to answer the earlier speaker's question, Humble, other places, it becomes illegal to sell, it becomes illegal to grow over 25 square feet.
So it's exactly the same. So it's exactly the same. So it's exactly the same as it is now.
Why is it such a big deal right now to change the law in such a way that it hampers our ability to shore up medical marijuana so that you don't have to go pay $100 for a doctor's script or maybe get a $100 fine, which is an infraction after this next week?
Californians have an opportunity for the first time in decades to stand up and legalize marijuana.
When a Prop 19 passes, it will be perfectly legal for a city to decide to tax you right out of your right to grow. The city of Rancho Cordova has already decided that if Prop 19 passes, they're going to tax you $600 per square foot on your 5x5 space.
We are not listed there because it's not intended to do that.
No one is going to jail over or prison over a joint. I don't care how much fear-mongering they want to do, it's absolutely not true.
We gotta move to legalization. It's that simple. This is the best we can do right now.
Anyone in California, anyone can get a medical recommendation. I know Dennis Perrone, who wrote Prop 215, and he told me that he deliberately wrote it in such a way that anyone can qualify for it. Even having a broken heart. If it elevates your mood to smoke weed, then that's a reason for you to get your Prop 215. And I think that opening that up more and get 32 states, with medical marijuana legalized, then it will have more of a platform to be able to go for federal legalization. We need to get it rescheduled, that's the goal. And starting out with Prop 19 and just trying to legalize it so for the purposes of corporatization, just to make it more commercial, to commercialize the industry so that a few people can get really, really wealthy, that's the wrong direction that we want to take for cannabis.
The disparities of arrest.
That was some nice fear-mongering, wasn't it? I was sure scared. I was quaking in my boots.
Meanwhile, the rest of the nation is in a recession, and these counties are doing fine because, they're putting cash directly into the community, and so many of these locally owned stores see that they would go out of business if not for the fact that there are growers there who are actually putting cash into the community. Now, of course, if Prop 19 passes, the growers are shut out completely, and only the commercial corporations are going to have that money, and they're not going to, put it into the community because they're not community-based. They're corporations. We want to keep cannabis for the people, man. We don't want to corporatize it.
All right, there you have it. No on 19. You heard it here first. M.ONEtv, Dragonfly, Daily News reporting live and direct from Hemp Expo. That's what's up.
I can carry 1 ounce of marijuana, and I will not get arrested if I'm caught. Why? Because it's not an arrestable offense. It's a non-arrestable, non-jailable misdemeanor, whose maximum fine is $100. Not so bad. Not only that, but the state assembly, as of about 2 weeks ago, recently decided, they voted overwhelmingly to downgrade the status of carrying 1 ounce from a misdemeanor to a mere infraction. An infraction, my friends, that carries with it no criminal record stigma at all. That means it's just a matter of time before we're completely allowed to carry that ounce and not have any criminal record. It'll be like pulling a Yui when you're not supposed to pull a Yui. All you're gonna get is a minimum fine. Not so bad. That's pretty groovy. That's what's happening now without Prop 19.
You may find as being a problem are in fact the current laws. And you may say, well, I wish Prop 19 had done more. I wish Prop 19 had done more.